Okay, so this PowerPoint is about the BunduMasks, and they're quite interesting and where they are from and who uses them and how they are used. And once you start to look at them, you'll be able to see how much detail go. My next slide are just two basic maps so that you can see that they're from Sierra Leone and where they're from in Africa. This is just some background information on the people and how they are actually the second largest tribe after their neighbors in Sierra Leone, and how that many people think that they are descendants of the 13th century Mali Empire. So that's just some background information on the people. So this is actually one of the masks, and they are used during a period of education and ceremony for young girls celebrating their transformation into adulthood. So kind of think of it as they're used for someone's quinceañera, basically. That's kind of what it is. And it represents the ideal feminine beauty that's admired by the men people. And it's only worn by women, and it represents the spirit and is meant to be the reincarnation of the female waters, which is actually really important to them because where they live, there's a river that runs through. And so those female waters, it's supposed to reincarnate the spirit of it, basically. The function, it's used for ceremonies and rituals, as I just explained, and the theme is femininity. So now we're going to break down the form of it. There's three structural components of it. It's the neck, the face, and the coiffure. And it displays a shiny black surface that's representative of the value to the smooth dark skin of those people. It's of course a cylinder-esque shape, as you can see, and it's a lot rounder than normal faces. They're meant to be a lot rounder than normal faces. It has a very slim nose. It always has female features even when representing men. So even if the mask is made to represent a female character in a girl's life, during this ceremony, it's still going to look like a female. The small and slightly open lips are suggestive seriousness or silence, and the downcast of the eyes is a non-human or mysterious essence of the spirit that's inhabiting the masks. It also has, as you can see above its head, that there is a kind of crown or headdress that's supposed to reflect the hairstyles of the men people, and they have tons of neck creases, as you can see, and those are added to reflect the ideal beauty of fertility and good health, and just the ideal beauty of those people and what they think that looks like. So two comparison pieces would have to be the Teleco female figurine, because of the big birthing hips that represent fertility and promotes women, just like the neck rolls do or the neck creases do, along with representing good health, obviously. And then King Tut's tomb is another good comparison piece, because the mask on the outside of the tomb was meant to look like their ideal image of a king, obviously, and how he was to represent his youth and stuff like that, as well as how the BunduMasks are meant to be ideal images of women in their society. So that was the end of the PowerPoint, and then here are your multiple choice questions to answer. So hopefully you got what you needed to, and yep.